YouTube, Texas Blades here. So it's a pretty nice day out today. Sky looks kind of gray, but it hasn't rained yet. This is my last day off, so I wanted to get outside and do some videos. So we're going to do some chop test videos, and we're just going to try to chop with these couple machetes I have. The first one's going to be the Gerber Gator Jr. Now, I know that this machete's not made to go through anything like this. I hear it in the comments all the time. It's just something to play around with, something to do, and the edge on this machete is just about as close to factory as I could get, meaning I've only touched it up a little bit. That's pretty much a factory edge there. So, and for the most part, I'm going to try to let the machete do most of the work. I'm not going to put too much effort into chopping, and just see how sharp it is. I know it's kind of cheating, it's on a piece of flat wood, but we're also going to test out the saw on this thing, because I've used it once, and I liked it, but it was some softwood, and this is some hardwood, so we're going to try a little bit of sawing on it. We're not going to try to saw all the way through this big piece. As you can see, the saw is really not big enough for that, but we're going to test it anyways, just to see what it'll do. As the fat man would like to say, sometimes you just gotta whack it. Has a nice bite on it for such a small machete, such a small blade. The handle on it's full size. I believe it's the same size as the regular Gator, but the blade's a lot lighter and a lot smaller. And I thought this blade would deflect a lot and kind of bounce off this harder wood. That's really not. It's biting. I'm not seeing any big chips in the blade or anything so far. May have rolled it a little bit. Not too bad. Got a pretty good chunk out of it. See how this saw works, and we're just going to do a little bit with the saw. And again, this isn't made to go through anything like this. But you can see with little effort, I'm getting through it. I could chew my way all the way around this thing. Make it easier to break if nothing else. So I really like the saw too. In fact, this machete has replaced the machete and saw I carried in my bug out bag. It's a lot lighter than the machete I was carrying. Then you add in the weight I deducted for the saw, that took quite a bit of weight out of my pack. This is no oil or nothing on this blade. Now usually I oil my blades. It cuts about that deep with just that little bit of effort, so not bad. Almost halfway through the blade. Ended up not being a bad cut test. We are going to do some more testing with these machetes someday. Get out and, this isn't anything I would go bushwhacking with or anything, but we'll test it out and see how well it works, if nothing else. So we do have more tests besides just the chop test, but nothing I'm going to do in the backyard, so we'll save those tests for another day. I don't even think I rolled the edge any. Not bad at all for a small machete. I'd like to get the larger one now just to see what it'll do. Again, this is the Gerber Gator Jr. Hope you enjoyed. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.